So as I'm running through, I just thought if anybody was interested, if you were to buy yourself a Chronicle for 300 GP from Django, or is it Django? Django Unchained. No, Diango, I think is how you pronounce his name, who is located in Doreno, which from a home teleport, which takes you to Lumbridge right here. You can run through the castle at the back, past all the rare tree signs, to Draenor Village, and he's in the little square. But yep, if all you have to do is give him a trade, and you buy yourself a Chronicle and a teleport card. And every teleport card you've got inside the Chronicle gives you one teleport that will take you to Varrock. So I think what we'll do is we'll buy one, and we're going to buy 5, because that'll be a lot easier if we need to go anywhere else. And we'll buy 10. So we've used what, like 1k on it or something. And I've just used it. And what you do is you click use on that, and it's 10 charges now, and we can wield it. So looks pretty cool. Oh, and if you want the skill cape as well, you just have to trade him the cabbage picking skill cape, which is buy one, and that's that. It's 15 for a Hornwood helm. We'll buy that as well. We'll make ourselves some bling here. What else would I like? A Mask of Balance, a hand fan. What's the hand fan? Let's see. 1 coin for a hand fan. So there we go. Pop down and put on our fan. Absolutely beautiful. Off we go. Okay, so from 2 minutes ago we've only ran round the corner. We were at Draenor Village, next to your the holiday item trader, and you're around the wall, and there's a fishing shop located right here. Now you can come in here and you can trade Garant, whatever his name is, and he sells packs of feathers for 200 coins, and you get 100 in each one. And a feather is worth 3 each, so you're making 1 GP off each one you buy. So for 122k, I think we'll just go crazy here and buy as many as we can. So we finished getting our feathers. We have 31,500, and we actually stopped by the rune shop again, and we got ourselves 400 chaos runes and 42 death runes. Now when you use your Chronicle that we bought from Diango, you just have to click it and press teleport, and it takes you to this location right here. So the Dark Wizards are located just to the east. All we've got to do is run north to Varrock Square, next to where Romeo is, and then run to the Grand Exchange. So we shall do that right now. So again, we've put our Chaos Runes and our Death Runes in, they've sold almost instantly, so we've got 50k at the moment. We click on here, we've got 94k, so that will take us to 147k. I can't remember what the last cash stack was. Okay, I had to go find that clip. It was 122k after buying our stuff to make us look a little bit better, cape and such. So 122k, if we plus 94k onto that, it should give us, again my maths is bad, 145k. So the feathers so far, the feathers and the runes have been the best money makers. The feathers are easy to get. You literally just buy them and they restock. I think it's like 1 every 2 or 3 seconds. But you can just flip worlds, you can buy more. You could obviously get a lot more now. I went to the rune shop as well and bought myself that, because I've always thought in this game, even though it's only a small amount of money we've got here, there's no point investing all your money into one item, or we could be sitting for 5 hours here waiting for the feathers to sell. But we've got 50k now. We could go back to the rune shop and buy more runes as we're going around, jump around till these feathers sell. Or we could just go train, so we'll see what happens when they sell. So we managed to sell off all our feathers for 94,500 coins, which gives us a cash tag of 145k. So not too bad, we're halfway to 200k nearly. Pretty good. So we've done one more trip to the arrow shop and the rune shops, which worked out to be quite profitable. Not a bad amount of runes for the money that we had, left with 3 GP, so we'll get them all sold. And while they're selling, I thought to myself, right, well, we did get 13,300 mine runes. We'll go and we'll get our fishing up. We're aiming for 24 cooking, and we're using fishing to get up without having to spend money on meat from the Grand Exchange. So we did buy a rod, and we did buy fish food. Not fish food, but bait. Now we bought that because it's a lot quicker than using a net. We didn't make any profit on it, but we did get our money back from we bought it from the shop in Port Sarim again, and we made our money back, which wasn't too shabby. Free fish, you know what I mean? Free fish getting cooked. Good day. So here are the fish that we caught: 189 shrimp, 50 raw herring, and 54 raw sardines. So we'll get them cooked, get them sold, and we'll see what we get. So unfortunately, with cooking, you do burn a few fish. So here's the ones that we have, and we'll get them sold and we'll see how much money we make. I think it's about 1400 GP we make, which isn't too bad for the amount of time that we spent, for the level that we have in it. Really, anybody can do this. So, to get our cooking level, up a little bit more, we've come to the Barbarian village where a lot of people are fishing trout and salmon, and we're just picking up the trout that people didn't want. It's decent experience. It did eventually get us to the right level, but it did take a little while. It took so long, in fact, to get trout that people weren't even dropping them. They were all dropping salmon, but we can't cook salmon yet. So I decided to go get ourselves a fly fishing rod from the Grand Exchange and some feathers to fish our own trout and get them cooked, which seemed to work out well. So there we go, we got our 34 cooking that we required for this method. And our cash stack's still sitting at 172k after selling all the ruins that we wanted to. But there we go, there's the raw anchovies that we had. We didn't buy them for 500 of them for 19,974, and we sold them for 26k, so you could make roughly about 18k an hour doing this method. Like I say, it's free XP, that's what you want. You want your levels to be coming up, and you want to be making a little bit of money as you do it. Which it's always just a bonus. You want that extra money sitting there instead of wasting money. You can do that when you go to members and you're able to make millions for doing little things, but right now we need free XP, free levels, and we need to make some money. So what we've decided to do is get our mage level up. Now we need to get to level 7 so that we can cast the level 1 enchant spell. So once we get level 7, we'll take you up and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so our next method for trying to make some money is making sapphire amulets into amulets of magic. So I've bought 200 cosmic runes and 200 sapphire amulets, and we're going to see if we make any profits. We'll see at the end. Okay, so we finished our 220 amulets awards, not 200, it's 220. So in order to cast this spell, we need level 7 magic, as I said, and that's pretty much it. Because we're non-member, we can only enchant amulets. We can't enchant necklaces or rings, that's all limited to members. So I'll show you the price that I paid for everything and we'll see if we make any profit. So 220 sapphire amulets was roughly 90, 98 and that, so that's 99k. And then for all our runes, again my maths not good, 120, 123, 124k. Not 100, just 23 or 24k. So what we'll do is put a sale offer in, pop these up, 640, and we'll just have to leave them sitting. Oh, and there we go, they're selling already, so we won't bother, we'll just leave them sitting until they sell. So they're all sold now, so if we whip up our calculator, we will know that we spent 19,737. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. 737. We also spent 8531. 13,700. And 90k. So we spent a total of 131,000 GP of our own, and managed to sell the amulets, so we'll take a wee note of that. It was 131,968. So pop the calculator back up again. Now we managed to sell these amulets for 1,416 for 2 of them, and then they weren't selling, so we dropped the price by 1 GP, and we plus that onto there, so it's plus 74,763, and then plus 63,750. It gives a grand total of 139,929, so 140k roughly. And then what we'll do is we'll take away our price that we bought them for, 1,100, or 131,000, 7,968. That gives us a profit of 7,961. Now if I was more patient I probably could have sold them all for 639 opposed to dropping the price just to get a quick sale. But yeah, it's not bad. From doing that we did manage to get 20 magic. Where are we? There's magic level there. 20 magic. So all in all, free XP, made a little bit of profit. Not too bad. Okay, so we decided to spend our money again on an arrow run and get some runes, so we'll get these sold off and I'll come back to you. Okay, so we just sold everything off and we'll go back and we'll do another rune run and see if we can hit the 200k mark. So that's one more trip to the rune shop done. Let's get these all sold off and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so we're in pretty good profit there, 225k we're sitting at. Not bad.